Hey, let's get into it. Let's talk about the Jamal White situation. The whole situation to me is a little bit, it's sketchy. It's really very sketchy. It seemed like allegedly the parents had a lot going on and there's some stuff that they were doing that, you know, boiled down to it, the child, getting the child involved and being an innocent child that's involved in what the parents had going on. But I have some videos on here to break down everything that's been going on, and now the mother has been arrested. Um, today they arrested her today for her whatever kind of involvement she had going on with it, and we seen that the father had said that he ran back in the house because they were trying to get him. They were trying to, he thought they were trying to, take something from him or whatever. And I don't know, he probably going in there to get something out the house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Um, but still leaving your child outside. So they was like, this is the best next option to take your child because you went into the house. It's just, the whole situation is sad and it's a lot of fishy stuff going on, but most stuff gonna be coming out on the situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
There's some new updates and clarification that we need to talk about the 7-year-old Jamal White that was abducted from his own home while his father was held at GUN Point. There also seems to be a connection in the man that was arrested for this abduction and the mother of Jamal White. Now, the police have not given us a whole lot of information about this case, but there have been several news sources reporting on what has happened and who has been arrested. Now, news sources initially said that Jamal White's uncle, the twin brother of his dad, was arrested in connection to the abduction of Jamal. The family has since come out and said that is not true, that there is no connection in his arrest and the arrest of the abductors. That the family does not even know the person that was arrested in connection to the abduction. Now, according to news outlets, Corey Williams was arrested in connection to the abduction of Jamal White. This is the house that Jamal was found at and where Corey was arrested at, allegedly. Now, this is allegedly Corey's IG page, and he left this saying, "I love y'all, I'm gone." But not only that, apparently this same account has been liking photos of the mother and her account. Now, this does not mean that the mother knows this man in the slightest, but it does mean that this man could have been watching the mother and her son on social media prior to this abduction. According to family members, news outlets have gotten it wrong, and Jamal White's uncle was not arrested in connection to Jamal White's abduction. Now, his records do say that his charges are still pending, so that very well may indeed be the case, and he may have nothing to do with the connection of Jamal White, and the news outlets may have just assumed and gotten that incorrect. I will show you the exact comment from one of the family members on an FB page talking about the arrest. But there has been another arrest in connection with Jamal White's abduction, and this is Corey Williams. He was arrested at the house that Jamal White was found at. And people have found an odd connection between him and the mother that we'll talk about in just a minute that may have nothing to do with it, but also may have everything to do with it. One of Jamal White's family members posted about the uncle being arrested, saying, "My uncle Jamal has no connection to the kidnapping of my little cousin or any connection to Corey 100%. And my uncle Jamal, Jamal Jr.'s dad, has no connection to Corey Williams or the kidnapping. And most importantly, our family doesn't know Corey or why he did this. Now please stop with all these false accusations and wait until you hear directly from our family or the police." In part 2, we will talk about the connection that someone has found on the mom's FB page to the connection of Corey Williams. The mother may not know him at all, and this may just be a behind-the-scenes type of situation. We have some new video footage from the abduction of Jamal White. Now, he has been found safely, but there have been several arrests, and one of those people that have been arrested is actually related to Jamal. But wait till you see this footage of the actual abduction, because it is crazy, and people are questioning why the dad ran into the house, which you'll see all in just a second. Now, this right here is Jamal White Jr. This is Jamal White, the kid that went missing's uncle, the twin brother of Jamal White's father, and he was involved in the abduction of Jamal. Now, one of the other men arrested was 25-year-old Corey Williams, as well as 2 other 27-year-old men. One of those, I'm assuming, is Jamal White Jr. But here's this footage. Let me know what you think about this. And like I said, you can see the dad get out of the car and run into the house. And since a family member has been arrested in this abduction case, people are questioning why the dad would have ran into the house and not have went and tried to save the little boy. Not my opinion, just what people are saying, but watch this.
Street Friday night. It starts to move as Jamal is spotted riding his bike on the sidewalk, returning from a nearby park. The boy's aunt says her brother was driving the sedan, following alongside his young son. The camera catching the white Jeep turning around, then later blocking the end of their driveway. 2 people got out of the Jeep simultaneously. One, who appears to be holding a gun, tried following the man into the house. The other chased the little boy down the driveway. Seconds later, the suspect comes back into frame with Jamal in his arms, putting him into the Jeep. Unsettled as family is seen running out of the home. The boy's father
has been arrested. Now, the kidnapping of Jamal White, the 7-year-old, is in question at this time. So it does look like they, of course, they arrested the person who did the kidnapping, which is Corey Williams. He has a $75,000 bond at this time. But it looks like Corey might be in there telling it on the mountain, because it looks like they have arrested the mother, Siobhan Williams, and she's been arrested. Now, throughout all this time, it has come to find out that baby Jamal has been in federal custody. Now, it's being reported he's back home with family members. They're not saying who, but also the father, they're trying to say that the father may have also had something to do with it too. So from the new unreleased footage, it does look like the father had time to go and grab him, but he ended up running in the house, so that looked real suspect. And it's a shame that they put this baby in the middle of whatever they have going on, because it's obvious that the mama and the daddy got some type of thing going on. And why the uncle involved himself in it, I don't know. But y'all, the main part is Jamal is safe and he's out of their custody as well. But we're gonna see what's going on. It is unfolding that the mom just got arrested last night. So we're gonna be getting more on this case, y'all. Again, y'all tell me what y'all think about all this in the comments. It's a whole bunch of stuff that's coming out. And there was a young lady on here, I cannot remember her name, but she had said that this was a setup by Todd. She was right.